Hi, it's Imogen Lamport. Rebecca is struggling with smart casual dressing. She wants to have more confidence and feel good, but know how to dress smart casually. Now, smart casual is an interesting one. I hear this quite a lot, that it's hard to work out what to wear smart casually. And so one of the things is to kind of define what your version of smart casual is. So if I think about, there's kind of three main levels of refinement in dressing, which are one of our principles of coordination. So there's what I'd call our formal. So whether it's business formal, so very smart, or evening formal, wedding formal, they're all in the much more formal, special care needs, everything needs to be dry cleaned, those sorts of things. And a much higher level of refinement. So more likely to get shinier fabrics, more delicate fabrics, all those sorts of things. Then we have our kind of level 2, which is our more everyday dressing. And this goes from smart casual down to casual. So we can have, kind of the smarter but not so formal. And most people's work these days actually fits more into level 2 rather than that level 1, that really formal way of dressing. And then we have our outdoor leisure. That's our level 3. So if you would wear it to either partake in a outdoor leisure activity or to watch an outdoor leisure activity, it is probably a level 3 item of clothing. So whether you're doing sport, you're watching your children play football, or anything like that, these things tend to be much more casual. And so the level of refinement is we get thicker, chunkier fabrics, we get heavier weights, we get more robust, more practical. We think about a sneaker, a running shoe. It's got a thick rubbery sole. It's robust, it's practical, it's built for purpose. It's much more utilitarian. So our smart casual fits in this level 2 area. And when I'm thinking about it, that if we want to make casual a little bit smarter, rather than say putting on the sneakers, put on the ballet flats or find a nice loafer. Rather than putting on a cardigan, think about maybe a jacket of some sort. Just that bit of structure of a jacket can raise that level of refinement. Rather than putting on a pair of jeans, you could think about putting on a dress. Now, it doesn't have to be a super formal dress, but even say putting on a nice floral dress and then pop it with a denim jacket, that's going to get you that smart casual, not over the top, not too dressy, but also not super casual. And I've got lots of blog posts about smart casual. It is one of those areas, and part of it is defining what's right for you and what you feel comfortable in, because confidence really comes from when you feel comfortable and that your style is aligned with you and who you are. That's where confidence comes from. I can't just hand you confidence and then everything will be great. You develop it over time from practicing and getting good at something. So you think about it when you learnt to drive. You were not confident when you started, but as you got that practice and you did it over and over and over again, over time you become much more confident. That is the same with getting dressed. Now, because we get dressed every day, we get plenty of chances to practice our skill at putting outfits together. So it's understanding the principles of coordination. So level of refinement is just one, but these principles of coordination, which I talk about on the blog, are all there to help you understand how to put things together. So we've got related shapes, and so this is looking at the shapes and design elements that are inside your clothes, and say repeating some of those elements. That creates aesthetic harmony. The same with colors that have color properties in common work well together. So we really enjoy those things when they go together. And so this is what our principles of coordination are: related shape, related line, color, like harmony, kind of fabrics and how the fabrics work together. Those things, all these things come together, and that helps us make a decision about when we're putting an outfit together. Is it smarter? Is it more casual? Is it somewhere in between? And what is our level, and how does that make us look and feel? But I've certainly got, ideas and examples of what you might consider to be smart casual. And part of it's just often accessorizing. You can have a very plain outfit like a, knit top and a pair of jeans. But if you put on a scarf or a nice necklace or something like that, if you accessorize it or add a jacket, that suddenly elevates that outfit and it becomes more smart casual. So it's just really kind of playing around and understanding some of those elements of design. And this is why having an education in style and colour is so useful, because it gives you that knowledge that you didn't learn growing up.